That's a good one. I want to be an orc.
Ado introduced me to the Tyranids, and I was like, "Oh, I love these guys."
But the orcs, though.
But the Tyranids, they're fucking dope.
But the orcs, they like, see this box of nails. This is a gun.
Yeah, I will subscribe to the orc way of believing, where if they believe something is true, then it's true.
If we paint it red, it does more damage.
Exactly. Like, that's their belief. Like, it's just like it's mind-boggling. I love it.
They're so stupid. I love them. They're a meme. They're cruising out, just their head out the window of the ship, just in the vacuum of space. This is fine.
Let's.
What did you monsters do with Greenbone?
He's at the harem. He's living it.
Yeah, he's having a good old time. Let's just dive right in. So last week, you guys made your way down the final set of stairs, final-ish set of stairs, found the room with the skeleton gate in it, and discovered that there are 5 adjacent rooms, which each seem to hold some way of unlocking, or rather opening the keyhole for one of the 5 geometric-shaped keys that you have for the gate. Silver, in a display of unexpected bravery, went in and just read this poem in the right order.
Fuck everybody.
Revealing a hidden lever, which when pulled sort of removed the cover from the keyhole, exposing I believe it was which one was it?
It was Octagon.
The Octagon keyhole, that's right. Valdemar was briefly turned into a chicken for a while. Practiced his flying, which didn't go so well. But I guess he was reverted at some point. Dispelled, I think?
Yeah, he was dispelled.
Yeah.
You're no longer on my shoulder either, so...
Damn.
You tried. You really tried to fly very high, and then you were a man again, so you didn't.
So, we will pick it up here. And what do you guys want to do?
Well, this door is good, so we can just close that.
More spiders.
Oh, wait, Silver's still in there.
It's fine, spiders. There was a room with paper, wasn't there?
Yes, the paper room was in the top right-hand corner.
And that was...
Lever at the back, but it's a ghost.
Yes.
Oh, that was just...
It has flying sheets of parchment fluttering around, and there's a metal plate bolted onto the far wall with this ghostly-looking lever.
So, let's do it. I'll go in.
Do it.
Oh, yeah. I'll go in with you.
I'll go in with you.
Stand by for resurrection.
Okay. Can I take one of the pages out of the air and try to read it?
Yeah. Make a dexterity check. See if you can grab one as it flutters past you.
Since I have deflect missiles, can I just grab one?
I don't know if that applies, but I'm sure you could probably make a dex check. You're pretty dexterous. 21, yeah, you managed to snag one, no problem, Scraps. Looking at the piece of parchment, Valdemar, you also grab one. Valdemar, as you look at the piece of parchment, it has stuff written on it that you don't quite like. You understand the writing, but it doesn't make sense to you. Scraps,
I was just going to hand it to Scraps anyway because I'm pretty sure I can't read.
You realize that these seem to be pages from a spell book. So they are essentially spell scrolls.
Ooh, Spells.
I don't know how many more spells I can handle at this point.
Yeah, same.
Roll me 2 separate d6s and 2 separate d100s.
Me
Yes.
or Sansa?
No,
Okay.
no, scraps.
It's your turn to be
Ooh.
turned into a
Okay,
chicken.
actually, hold on. Don't roll the d100s.
Everybody gets turned into a chicken.
But double sixes though, like, I mean... Pablo, be quiet.
Double sixes, that means you're a chicken with 6 wings.
Dude.
Dang.
I know, that's a feast.
Roll.
Yeah, right?
That's a KFC family box right there.
Roll. Do this twice. A d20 plus a d10.
Jesus.
2 times.
That doesn't sound good.
You can roll them separately if you want and add them up, but I'm looking for a number between 1 and 30 twice.
Okay.
So that would be a 5, which means the first page that you picked up is a 6th level spell scroll of Create Homunculus.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a
Which
good one.
is, yes, it's creating a tiny construct, essentially.
Cool.
These are wizard spells, so they wouldn't be usable by you, Scraps, but Sansa would be able to use them. And then one more of the
Yes, I'll take it.
20 plus 10s.
I guess I'll take it.
So let me figure out the best way to... Just trying to figure out how to turn this into a scroll for you. Just give me a second. I used to have a really good way of doing that. I feel like that way has been broken.
The music is very fitting for this.
Cool.
Yeah. It's giving me Fable vibes.
That work. You have so many consumables, Sansa. Spell scroll, create homunculus. Yes, it worked. Okay, good. And that is a 14 for the other one.
Yep.
So
I'm getting little
that is a
nightmares kind of
6th level spell scroll of guards and wards. Which essentially creates a... I've put both of them in Sansa's inventory there, but I think I can put the descriptions in the chat here. Let's see. There's that one. And that one.
You can create a rave. Place dancing lights in 4 corridors. It's a rave.
They're fairly powerful spells. So you've got both of those in your inventory.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As for the music, it sounds like, have you ever played Little Nightmares?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what
It
this
does
is
sound
reminding
like that a
me.
lot.
Hello, Sean. Happy New Year in the chat.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Calling him out. He's shooting me DMs in Discord.
Okay. Let's check notes for this room.
Can I try to yank a spell out of the air?
Sure, make a dex check.
I don't think I can use wizard spells, can I?
No.
Oh, you're a cleric.
And a druid.
14, yeah, you managed to
Yeah.
grab a piece of paper as well. Roll me a d6 and a d20 plus 10. Plus d10. Sounds like that. You're just getting all the 6th level spells now. Jesus.
Nice.
D20
Maybe-
plus D10?
Yeah.
Based on your
So that's 8.
messages from earlier, it sounds like we could use all the 6th level spells we can get.
Yeah. Oh, this is an interesting.
Congratulations, guys. You got all these 6th level scroll spells. Roll up new characters. You're all dead.
Well, these 6th level spells and no spell slots to use them.
But they're scrolls.
They're
though.
scrolls. They're not spells. They're one-time
Oh,
uses.
right.
Nothing required,
So I
though.
can just use it and it goes away.
Yeah.
Is that how it works? Okay.
Yes, you
Yep.
get a
One of
one-time
people.
shot. This is a 6th level spell scroll of Dromage's Instant Summon.
Man, I'm gonna get a fucking spell scroll.
What the hell is a dramage?
I'm assuming it's a guy.
Can warlocks
I
use
was-
wizard spells?
Ramage is a fabled D&D wizard
Oh.
in Gary Gygax's campaign. So if you look at the name, Dramage, it's Jim Ward.
Oh.
That was the guy who ran it was Jim Ward.
That's cool.
Jesus. It's like his own personal little Yensid from Disney. That's awesome.
So, what can it summon?
Put the description in the
Sorry.
chat there, but it's a rather lengthy one. All of these are.
Objects 10 pounds or less. Whose widest dimension is 6 feet or less. Oh, it requires a sapphire.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of
Seems
sapphires,
it's like
right?
a very it's like a
Right?
spy item.
Totally. Does it have to be something we are familiar with? Or can I, like, ask for an accessory of a certain season?
Well, you have to. The way I'm reading this, you have to.
You have to crush a sapphire and then it appears? Or
You don't remember all those sapphires we lost?
that
Doug?
big bag of sapphires?
Yeah, it was
And
filled with
diamonds.
diamonds and gems and all sorts of things. Do you not remember?
Yang Yang stole it, totally. Like,
Yeah.
I remember distinctly that it said no sapphires in there. I don't know.
But we won it at that casino, right? Right?
They paid us in gems.
So it's basically. Like you can it's interesting. You sort of imbue an item and then at any moment you can recall that item back to your hand. Or if somebody else is holding or carrying it, you learn a bunch of stuff about them.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm.
Okay.
I want to try and snag one.
Streaming from my virtual woodshed, yes, Demon. I've got my Christmas hoodie though, not hoodie, jacket. It's really nice and comfy and cozy and warm.
Perfect for a woodshed.
Yeah, I know, it fits well. Okay.
I'm gonna grab one.
Okay, so make a dex check.
I wanna what?
You gotta pretend you're in the crystal maze in that, like, the room with all the silver paper.
10 is just enough to try and grab a page, but as soon as you grab hold of it, it and all the other remaining pages in the room turn to dust, and instead you see 4
Oh, way to go. Way to go,
these-
Silver.
flying creatures appear, and I need
You
all of you
Still-
to
That's
roll
dumb.
for initiative.
I just wanted a piece of paper.
Way to go, Silver. Ruined the
famous
fun
last
for everyone.
words.
Will your handsome looks get us out of this one? Oh, you got it.
These
There's a lucky one in here, lads.
they look like this, by the way. They're little flying creatures that have kind of assembled themselves out of the dust of the pages.
Devils.
They look like mad mosquitoes.
Yeah, pretty much. And Silver, you get to react first.
Alright, I'm gonna go after this dude man here. And we're gonna yeet him.
Well, I feel fucked.
Which one was it? The one right next to you?
This one? Yeah.
Okay. 2 22s.
Demon hummingbirds.
Both of those hit. 7 plus 8 is enough to dispatch this first one immediately.
Thanks, right?
It dies. Just kind of crumbles into dust. Did that bring us then to Sansa?
Okay. I would like to use Shocking Grasp on this one at the top.
Okay. $16 hits. 15. Ooh, that is a lot of lightning damage. It's not quite dead, but very close to death. Valdemar?
I'll punch this one.
Okay.
Where did it go? I don't have oh. I don't have unarmed strike on my sheet anymore.
Oh, there. I just
There it
equipped.
is.
It wasn't equipped. I changed
Oh.
the sheet to only show stuff you actually have equipped.
Oh,
But I mean,
okay.
unarmed strikers can't really unequip it unless you cut your arms off.
He just takes off his arms to fling them at people.
It really is an unarmed strike at that.
Uh, 2 hits, and with that, you managed to destroy this first one.
Okay, and then I will move here and use flurry of blows on this one. No, you know what? I'm not going to use flurry of blows, but I'm just going to move there.
Okay, demon hummingbirds.
I don't want to spend the key
That's
point.
correct. Scraps.
I'm gonna use my dagger on this guy in the middle.
Okay. The one between Sansa and Valdemar?
Yeah.
Okay. 22 also hits. 9 points of damage is almost all you need to kill him, but not quite.
Then I will use my cunning action to disengage and move into this corner.
Alrighty.
So that'll be good.
Okay. This thing is going to, let's see. It is just going to it exhales this 15-foot cone of blinding dust in the direction of Silver and Valdemar. I need both of you to make Dex saving throws, please. 13 saves. 13 saves. No effect on either of you. You managed to close your eyes and wipe away that sort of dust that it spewed out at you. It then utters a bonus action command word. You kind of hear this. Actually, do you understand? Does anyone speak Oran or Terran?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
But I'm pretty sure Val can understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I can understand all spoken words.
Yeah, so you kind of understand it, utter this word, spindle dash, and I need all the players in the room to roll a d20.
Oh, fuck.
And I will roll one.
Sitting outside like, they got this.
You're just like, you just light up your pipe. Like, it's fine.
This is fine.
Who's got the lowest number?
I do.
JD.
8.
JD.
I like how Dusty was really quick. JD's got the lowest number.
He's got it. He's got the lowest number. It's him.
Chalk didn't even have the sentence out yet.
Officer, that's the one right there.
This magical effect goes off in the room, hitting you with force damage worth 18 points.
Eh.
Well, I know
He can
no
take
good
it.
to you.
And it's over
Like,
to
out of all of us, you are the one who could take it, but like...
Kelvin.
I'm good. They got this.
Okay.
I'll just keep the door open so it doesn't slam shut.
Just leaning in the door frame.
Yep.
You just have your foot propping open the door.
He's sitting there reading the newspaper.
Honestly, I'm more beneficial in the doorway than I am in there, so
Okay.
Hotshot.
I'm a bearded doorstop.
This one here is barely alive. It's just going to make a claw attack against Sansa. I don't think that hits. And that takes us back to Silver.
I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna yeet this one here.
Okay.
It's my sword.
18 hits, 10 destroys it, and as it dies, it explodes in a burst of dust. And I need Silver, Sansa, and Valdemar to make dexterity saving throws. Sorry, constitution saving throws.
Oh.
26. Silver just inhales the dust.
You've got your fucking
Sansa and Valdemar, you are
Yeah.
also not bothered at all by the little outburst of dust in this room. I guess you have one more action, Silver?
Yep, I'm gonna kill the other one.
All right.
Or maybe not.
13 hits, and 10 is more than enough to kill it as well. Just make one more con saving throw, please. Sansa, Silver, and Scraps. Scraps, you find yourself, you got some of that dust right in your eye. You find yourself blinded for the next minute. But we are out of combat as you have dispatched these dust
Garen,
methods.
I need help.
Oh, you're good.
Scraps, you're actually facing the wrong way in the corner. They're yelling at the wall.
Start whacking things, trying to find my way around.
You're okay.
But all
Has
the...
anything changed in the room besides that?
No, it is now just a little bit tidier, albeit dusty. But there's no more pages floating around.
Is the lever still ghostly?
It is, yes. Oh, It is, but make a actually. Well, you have such high. Well, no, you're blinded. You.
But I'm trying to feel my way around things.
Make an investigation check.
I can instruct the others.
As you're kind of feeling your way around, you do sort of feel your way around, and you notice that not only is there lots of dust now, but it seems that where the last dust creature died, on the floor you find a stick of something that feels like chalk. And if you were to wait a minute until you can see again, you would see that it is in fact a black stick of chalk.
On a stick of butter.
Can I draw on the lever?
Yes.
Like in a cartoon or something?
Like color it in? Yes, and as you do that, in fact, it seems that the lever becomes a solid object.
Okay, I'll lift the lever, please.
So you pull the lever. Gelrin, you're outside the room. You might see this just at the edge of the of your vision there. You hear a small sound on the skeleton gate as the cover that was closing off the keyhole for the square key opens up and reveals the square keyhole.
Hey, you did it!
Yay! I can't see shit. Oh, that is.
So there are now two keyholes revealed on the door, the square and the octagon.
Where to next? I'd really love a long rest at some point.
Yeah.
So there's no more spells or anything in here. There's no.
Nothing that you can see. It's a pretty basic room now, just very dusty. If you were to wipe away the black chalk from the lever, it turns ghostly again, but you seem to have figured out the way to sort of turn it into an object enough that you can use it, and it's locked in place. Seems to have accomplished what you're there for.
Well, the power of cartoons has helped me there. Alright. We entered into some JoJo music.
Yeah, we did.
Outstanding.
Seems that one of my playlists for some reason seems to have stopped working. There it goes.
This room is the hexagon one, and that's the one that has piggy and dry blood above the mirror.
Correct. And the candles.
Piggy.
There are 5 unlit candles standing on the shelf, each made of yellow wax and covered with tiny black sigils. And on the wall above it is mounted a large, cracked, 6-sided mirror. I mean, he hasn't tried. I don't think the monk can punch the doors, but be a good trick. Good way to use some key points.
Yeah. I'm amazed you're not encouraging him. So this was the piggy room, and this was the food room, and then this one was...
That's the triangle room. This has a 5-foot wide floor-to-ceiling glass cylinder. You can see inside the cylinder an iron lever, but there's only a very tiny triangular hole cut through the glass about 5 feet above the floor.
Okay, that one seems like it could be feasible. Okay, so this is the kind of room where I think you need a little rope or string on a stick. You put it through the hole and you pull up the lever that way. I watched a lot of the Crystal Maze. Okay, this is the Crystal Maze.
I mean, I don't.
Unless there's a way to maybe block
So
off
there-
the light.
You said there's a triangle shaped cutout.
Yeah, it's very tiny though.
It's on the glass.
Yes. It's about an inch wide.
Do any of our skeleton keys have a triangle on them?
They do, but it's much larger. Much
The
too
key is
large
much
for that.
larger?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're pretty certain that the keys are meant to go into the gate themselves.
Okay.
Would an arrowhead fit through that gap?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
An inch wide? Probably.
Could Mage Hand fit through there?
Maybe.
You want to give it a shot?
Sure. It's a cantrip.
Sweet.
I mean, you can make Mage Hand appear wherever you want, right? Within 30 feet.
Oh, okay. So I will cast a little hand into box. Is it like a box?
It's like a floor-to-ceiling cylinder.
Oh, okay.
But
the hole.
Yeah, but so you can make Mage Hand appear inside of the cylinder.
And can it lift the lever or anything?
It can. As you pull on the lever, Gelrin, who's taken it to be his habit now to just wait outside the room and keep an eye on the skeleton gate, you notice that the cover of the triangular keyhole moves aside.
You did it.
Yay! That was easy.
that
Too
was
easy.
that was suspiciously easy.
Let's quickly leave the room.
And everybody in the room takes 10d10 necrotic damage.
Okay. So then we just have
The feast room and Piggy Piggy. Is that what this is?
piggy. Two levers in that room.
There's a beast room.
Well, that's the feast room. There is a gaunt human male arranging the feast in that room, which makes you think you really shouldn't eat the food in there.
It won't affect me, I don't
Eat
think.
that.
Well, it might turn you into a chicken again.
I could always ride on your shoulder again.
That's true. Alright, which room? I mean, we're gonna have to do...
Let's go to the room you're standing in front of.
That's the room with the pentagon across the door.
Okay.
So what's this one say again? What's the piggy room say?
So in the above the large cracked mirror, it says "Piggy, piggy, piggy" in dried blood.
Yes.
And these are candles, right?
There are 5 candles sitting below a 6-sided mirror. 5 unlit candles.
What if
And
we...
make a perception
no.
check. I don't remember if you saw this last week or not.
I ain't perceiving shit.
Yeah, no, that's all you see.
Tell you what, I will come in and perceive.
Okay.
That's better.
31. You do notice that there is a underneath the stone shelf, a little bit tucked out of sight, is a 6th candle.
Okay. I take out the candle and I place it on the thingy with the other candles.
The other thing that you notice, Scraps, is that the those levers you see on the wall, you only see them in the mirror. You do not actually see them in reality. You only see a reflection of them in the mirror.
I'm guessing that they will appear in real life, or at least one of them will appear in real life, if we light all 6 candles and say "Piggy, piggy, piggy" in the mirror. So
That's
this
what
is
I
like
was
Bloody
thinking,
Mary.
yeah.
This is like Bloody Mary and a sleepover, so he wants to join in.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll do it.
I'll join you.
Okay, light candles. And on the count of 3, we say "Piggy, piggy, piggy." Okay.
Do we turn the lights off, spin around, anything special?
Light the feather, stiff the board.
Lift. Where's the Ouija board? We got this.
Luigi
Girls-
board.
The
Girls
Luigi
slumber-
board.
The Ouija board. The one Ouija board. Wah!
It just is W and A, just wow.
Okay, so we light the candles and we say "Piggy, piggy, piggy."
Okay, so you light all 6 candles?
Yeah.
Okay, after you finish saying "Piggy" for the 3rd time, you notice that in the reflection, the southern lever here disappears in the reflection, and only the northern one remains.
Okay. So if I keep looking in the mirror, and can I reach over and then pull the lever?
Not from where you are.
Okay. If I turn around, is the lever there on the wall?
No.
Okay, Sansa, reach behind you. Just feel for the lever.
I flail my arm out.
Make Scraps make an intelligence check, and Sansa make a dex check. Scraps, your directions are pretty good. Sansa, it takes you a little while. There's a little bit of like wild sort of grasping for things where, you know, Scraps is getting just the slightest bit frustrated with, you know, her pretty good directions, but your inability to follow them precisely.
Sorry,
you're
a little disoriented.
But after a few sort of failed attempts, you manage to grab what Scraps tells you is the lever and pull off a motion that, you know, imitates moving it down. And Scraps, you can see it in the mirror moving down. And again, Gelrin outside, you hear the scratching sounds as the cover from the hexagon keyhole is opened.
You got it.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm sorry this slumber party has to end now, so...
Oh,
Just sitting here like I have
didn't
the
even
most
summon
important
anyone.
job.
I know, right? We tried to summon Piggy and no Piggy. I was expecting Miss Piggy from, like,
Miss
the
Piggy.
Muppets.
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
Alright, one room left. And this was the... Hello.
So you enter that room, that gaunt human male is wearing this dusty black suit. He's kind of quietly arranging items on the cake table, takes note of your entrance and doesn't say anything, but he gestures for you to sort of come forward, kind of motions you forward, look at this spread, have a, invites you to sample the feast. There seem to be 3 different types of foods that are laid out here. There's a roasted boar, there's some sort of a squash stew, and there are a variety of cakes. And Scraps, as you enter, Kubazan really wants you to try the roast boar. And Sansa's not in the room yet. But as you get closer, Nang Nang tells you that you, and only you, should probably eat all of the iced cakes.
I suddenly have the urge to eat ice cake.
All of them?
All of them.
I have the urge to eat all the boar. Nobody here wants to squash.
There's also a flagon of some really nice frothy beer, which Nang Nang, by the way, tells you, Sansa, to avoid. You do not want the beer. You just want the iced cakes.
I tell Nang Nang to shove it. Be like, Galrin, there's beer in here.
Poke my head.
Galvin, you're staying outside again, or are you also entering?
I'm gonna poke my head around side, say beer, and then I'm gonna say I have a headache because Obalaka is having a fit, so I'm just gonna maintain what I've been doing. But the other denizen in my head is just like, yeah, do whatever you want as long as you do what I say.
The other thing you...
Galrin is turning down beer?
Yeah.
Who are you and what have you done with Galrin?
He's
I
on
don't
Balaka now.
Yeah.
There is
Gelrin's in
no
a cage.
Gelrin, only Zool.
Gelrin's in a cage.
Cage of emotions.
Oh, Sean thinks I'm making this up as I go. Of course I am, but...
That's the secret.
The other thing that's notable in this room is the 5 red tapestries that hang from iron rods bolted to the walls. And they each make up it's made up of pentagonal patches stitched together. Thanks, Dusty.
Yeah, with my prime.
So the tapestries are just like hexagon patchwork kind of thing? Like a quilt?
Yeah, exactly.
I ask the Dusty Gentleman what his name is.
It's
I
Dusty.
introduce myself. Oh, I'm Scraps, and you are...
He kind of looks at you and very slowly opens his mouth. And no words come out. He just nods.
Oh, okay. We can play charades if you like.
Kind of shrugs.
Okay. Not really feeling it. I got it. It's not a game tonight.
Where is the beer at? Is it on a table somewhere?
Yeah, maybe. It's probably just laid out in like lots of mugs.
Is the beer good? I asked the Dusty Gentleman. I have my own special cup from Golden Fields.
Kind
Can I
of
use this?
nods at you. Like,
I'm gonna relay that Nang Nang told me not to drink the beer, which makes me really want to drink the beer.
Kind of makes me want to drink the beer too.
I think we should all drink the beer together.
This is the table that the beard's on?
sure. Yeah.
All right, Val's going to come up here. She's going to take one of the glasses and take a swig of the beer.
Okay. It's very
That in-
frothy, cold.
Then immediately spit it out and say, "This is beer."
Do you swallow any of it or no?
I'll swallow it.
Okay.
Is he still breathing?
Well, he's immune to poison, so if it's poison, like.
Yeah, he seems to not have any ill effect. You don't see him. I mean, it's hard to tell because he is immune to poison, but
Hmm.
it's also hard because Valdemar's not really a fan of beer.
Yeah.
Okay, Sansa's gonna grab one, take a sip.
Okay. Tastes good. It's
Chug,
good,
chug,
good
chug,
beer.
chug.
Make a perception check.
Oh yeah.
22. Over the following few minutes after you drink the beer, you notice that Nang Nang has gotten unusually quiet.
You got just drunk enough to shut her up.
Can I
He's
poke my
funny.
head in? Is True Sight see anything in the room? Anything weird?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
If it's American beer, you'll be safe.
A 6.
Even with True Sight?
Well, you don't pick up anything, but you do feel like the human male is not like, I mean, on a quick glance, does not quite seem to be what he looks like. Something you'd have to have a closer look.
Can I re-roll
Maybe.
if I walked in?
Yeah.
All right, I'll walk in. Something's aloof.
And even though when you get that close,
Yes,
you don't
okay.
even really need to roll as you enter that room. Even though the human male, it seems to be, not very concerned with your presence other than wanting to offer you the feast, you clearly see. This is what you see.
Oh,
Interesting. I recommend not eating or partaking in any additional things.
On the walls here, these things here that
Mhm.
are on all the walls, are those just big long strips of bacon?
I wish. No, they are. Those are the red tapestries.
Oh, okay.
Make a perception check, Valdemar. Though.
Oh, jeez.
I kneel into Scraps. I'm like, Scraps, that's not a man.
okay.
He looks more. Whatever he's looking like to you guys is not what I'm seeing.
he looks like a dusty old gentleman.
No, he's a scarecrow.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you don't really notice anything else, Valdemar.
I
Nothing beyond the
wonder-
initial thought of bacon.
Any
I-
other things on the wall? Does nothing weird with True Sight, right? The only thing True Sight picked up is that he's like a scarecrow thing.
Nothing with truth. Yeah, you're welcome to do another perception check to kind of have a closer look around the room since you've just entered it for the first time.
Yeah, why not?
I hold my hand over my mouth and go caw caw just to see what the guy does to see any reaction like.
Nothing. No reaction.
I'm on a little fire, scarecrow.
Kelvin, as you look around the room, you sort of have a closer look at these tapestries. You notice that the one that Valdemar is standing in front of, like as you look around, they're all made up sort of like quilts out of these pentagonal patches stitched together. You recall back to an experience which is strange because you kind of lost most of your memories, but you actually came across somebody in Port Nyanzaru that was trying to sell you, as you're walking through the streets, trying to sell you one of those magic images where you just like, look at it but don't focus, so you see the sailboat. One of those things. You pick up something similar to that on the tapestry behind Valdemar. And you see sort of a subliminal devil's face cleverly hidden in the patchwork of the pentagonal patches.
The schooner.
That
Schooner is a
devil's
sailboat,
face seems to
don't
have
it?
a wide open mouth in the form of a pentagon.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
You haven't liked anything since we got here.
No, there's something about this, something about the no.
Care to elaborate?
That's not a man. That's a scarecrow beastie. That thing's got a devil's face on it.
Can I do the thing where you kind of cross your eyes a little bit and you try and focus? And,
Yeah. Get really close and then back away slowly.
Yeah, so you kind of replicate. I assume that, Gel, when you tell everyone that, and as the rest of you sort of look at that, you can see it. You know, like you're like, okay, yeah, I can see that pattern. It's very cleverly hidden, but it's definitely there.
Nope.
Like a devil's face with an open mouth in the shape of a pentagon.
Scraps, light his ass on fire.
Produce flame.
I'm serious. Light his ass on fire.
What if we did burn the tapestries?
No. To hell with the tapestries. Light his ass on fire.
Oh, yeah, okay, him too, but he's just sitting there.
If you could see what I can see, you'd have the same thought. Light his ass on fire.
Why don't you do it?
Because I don't have any spell slots.
Alright, well,
I mean,
You
wait,
should
for the sake of this RP initiation type of deal, can I snap my fingers with Druidcraft and like set a cinder on them?
With Druidcraft?
Yeah, I can do candles and shit.
Yeah. I mean,
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Puff of wind. Yeah, I can instantly light or snuff out candles, a torch, or a small campfire.
you can light a fire under his ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna light his chair on fire.
okay, well, make,
I'll throw it up there just for the sake of throwing it up there.
yeah. So a little bit of fire on him directly?
I'm gonna light his chair on fire, which in turn should light him on fire.
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to roll as a damage.
Roll me a d6.
2.
2. He takes 2 points of fire damage, and now make a wisdom saving throw. As he glares right into your eyes, and for the first time, you and everybody else can see his true form.
Is he trying to... Hold on. They can't... He's not trying to read my thoughts or anything, is he?
You don't know that. He's just glaring at you and sort
Because
of...
I have mind shielding.
Yeah, make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Doc, where's your Tim Hortons cup?
It was in the dishwasher.
Oh,
I had my
fuck.
grumpy cat mug instead.
oh. I got
But I'm out
shocked.
of coffee.
I didn't see the Tim Hortons cup. I saw the metal stein, and I went, oh wait, it's like opposite day.
I'm wise as shit.
Using my Christmas mug.
You are wise as shit, but with a natural 1, you find yourself frightened and... Oops, sorry, not invisible. Frightened and paralyzed.
Frightened and invisible.
It's so much worse than being naked and afraid.
Frightened and paralyzed. And at that point, we can all roll for initiative.
Well, I'm
I
glad
was
it was
enjoying
me.
that beer.
I wouldn't have been much of a help in this fight anyway with my no spells.
Oh, he's excitable. The scarecrow.
Yeah.
Hey there.
I mean, I'd be pretty excitable too if I was on fire.
No one make any sudden moves. He's excitable.
It's okay. We get him excited enough, he might pee his pants and then. Like a dog.
All right, Scraps,
I-
you get to react first.
Produce flame!
My initiative rolls have been crap lately.
Yeah.
Mine was
Of
pretty
my
bad.
life.
Oh,
crit.
And he's dead.
Not quite. Well,
It's double damage, right? Because he's made of straw. So wait,
he is
so what,
vulnerable
I
to
killed
fire. He has
mine would've
37
been
hit
4,
points.
Not 2, wouldn't it?
You
Mine would have been 4.
Sure. Yeah, so he had like 32. It wasn't enough to just do the 27, but because he is vulnerable to fire, he glares at you. You immediately, like, you, Galvin, like, freeze up, like, ah! And Scraps just snaps her finger, basically, and the whole guy goes up in flames and dies very quickly. There's just this smoldering bits of straw in the corner. That was fast.
That was fast. I'm gonna grab another cup of beer, start drinking.
That was probably our quickest fight we've ever done.
Just
That was all of.
That
10
was
seconds.
a well-rolled produced flame. Jesus. Double
It's
crit.
It's like that.
even.
It's like that
I-
South Park meme where the guy
Here,
says,
you deserve a beer.
"And it's gone."
Thank you.
Yeah.
the scarecrow just
And-
paralyzed and
Um,
frightened our cleric, and it's gone.
Roll for initiative, and he's dead.
Am I still paralyzed?
You are still paralyzed, but you're no longer frightened. But you're paralyzed
Oh,
for the
that's
next
right.
minute. Basically,
Well,
can't
that's good.
find yourself wanting to move.
Want me to pour some beer down your mouth?
I don't know. Does the beer and stuff, like, the beer and the
Did it
food
go
and stuff
away?
wasn't under illusion or anything, was it?
Can you detect magic or anything, or is that a cantrip, or is that like?
It's a
Nothing.
spell, and I think I need
Yeah.
special.
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
You what?
I need things to use it.
For detect magic?
Yeah, I thought I did. Or was that a identify? It was one of those. Where it
Detect
costs
magic you
gold
can
or something.
detect magic you can do whenever. I mean, as long as you have the spell slots, it doesn't require anything. It just allows you to like scan 30 feet around
Oh,
you
okay.
for magic. Identify is where you're trying to identify a specific thing. You need to that takes like a minute of time to do that.
I really want to try and grunt out, do not sink the treasure.
Scraps, after this scarecrow has burned to ashes, all that remains in the center of where he stood is a black marble.
I like to pick up the marble, like, ooh, 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 still hot, still hot.
Hot marble, hot marble. Mm. I want to go up and pull down the tapestry that had the supposed face behind it.
That was on Val.
It was the one down by Val, but
Oh, it was down there? I thought it was this middle one. Okay. Well, I'll come over here.
Start ripping the tapestries down off the walls, like.
Sure. You pull them all down, and the only thing behind them is a bare stone wall.
Okay.
I'm making attempts to wiggle my fingers and failing.
Wiggle your big toe.
I can't!
Where does the black marble go?
Oh, this is like going
In-
after my hammer all over again.
Probably in the double mouth. Wherever that was.
But
We need
that was
Galrin to get mobile again.
That was in the tapestry.
It was in it?
Yeah.
I thought it was behind it.
It was like one of those things
Oh, it's like
where
in the
you
tapestry
can move it
material.
and it changes the
in it.
picture.
Oh,
Well,
I see.
what we could
I thought you were
what we
saying
could do-
past it. Oh.
No, like if you could like hold the tapestry, we could try and feed it to them.
Just lay the tapestry flat, put the marble in the middle, and roll it until it hits the mouth. Down the hatch. Is there anything weird about the tapestries now that we have destroyed the scarecrow?
No,
They look
nothing's changed. In fact, if
Yeah,
you
how
look
does
at the
it feel?
tapestry, even the one that's not hanging when he took off, you can still see that devil's face on it.
I feel like Chalk is a little disgruntled after just dispatching that scarecrow
No,
instantly.
That was a good roll. I like it. It was good. I had to
And
check. I
it's
was like,
gone.
that doesn't kill it, but let me just double. Yep, sure enough, vulnerable to fire. Yep.
That's a fucking cantrip. You know, she's like, my cantrips never hit that hard. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you almost. You
is
also
there-
rolled almost. Well, no, your damage roll was okay, but anyways.
So is there anything in this room that has like a gap in it for?
What
Um,
about that demon face on the curtain?
We tried that. Oh,
that's the
well,
only. That's really the only thing that's out of the ordinary. The rest of the room, like, you don't see anything that would. You don't see any other levers or a place to put the marble or
What if you
anything.
put the marble in the
pig's
marble in the
mouth.
demon's mouth? I don't know.
The
Like,
demon's gone. Like
Oh.
he's just bits of dust right now. Like.
Think you
I mean, on the
put it in
tapestry.
Or
tapestry, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll put out the tapestry where the devil mouth should be.
Okay,
I mean, I don't know if it'll do anything, but
so you try to put the marble inside the devil's mouth on the tapestry.
Yeah.
As you do that, it disappears, and a split second later, you hear a little like clunk, like it fell into something.
Oh. Is there a lever around the place?
go check the thing outside. Somebody.
Nothing's changed outside.
I'm gonna go check out here.
You probably are no longer paralyzed now, Gelrin.
Oh, thank God. Do not seek the treasure.
Has anything changed on the thing?
No, still one keyhole covered.
I want to search these walls
Make
behind the
Punch it.
tapestry to see if there's a lever.
an
I want
investigation
to look
check.
at. I want to look at Scraps. Say, I'm so proud of you.
Hey.
There
Sean
just
says,
seems
whoa,
to
whoa,
be
whoa, don't put things in demons' mouths.
normal stone walls, Valdemar.
Okay.
What if we put the tapestry back on the wall? A lever might appear?
Maybe.
So we just like
Worth a
slap it
shot.
back up.
You can certainly try to hang it back up on the rod that is still there.
So, yeah,
So
I
it went
put
in the mouth. The thing went in the mouth, and it sounded like it fell into something.
Yeah, it's like it's not deep or anything, but it sounded like it fell into like a compartment, box, something.
can I like touch it? Like put my hands up against like
The mouth.
yeah.
It's as if the fabric is not there. Like your hand can touch it and it goes through.
Can
Use your
I go
hand in the-
through it?
Well, it's not that big. It's like a small.
Oh.
It's it's a hand
Can
sized.
I guess can I want to investigate see if I feel anything?
If you stick your hand in further.
Yeah.
Sure. Make an investigation check. You stick your hand through the fabric of the tapestry, and you feel around, and you feel two things: a small round object and a lever of some kind.
Well,
yeah.
Pull
Take
the lever.
both. Take
Oh, yeah.
both.
And I'm gonna take the ball.
Take the black marble as you pull and you pull the lever, and as you do that, you hear just faintly off in the main room a small sound of a keyhole being uncovered.
Oh.
Hey, you did it! I'm willing to bet that marble is magic of some kind.
And Galvin, as soon
It's
as
the
you
marble of
step out
madness.
onto the balcony there, you see two things. You see
Oh, no.
in the skeleton gate there are now 5 exposed keyholes, one for each of the skeleton key designs you have. And in the center of the room, around the cauldron that you had placed the lid on last time, you now see 3 creatures standing in a circle, back to back, that look up at you.
You're pretty.
Ooh.
And
I wish I had
need
luscious
breather.
locks of hair like that.
everybody to roll initiative.
Oh man,
We're not ready for this. We need to sleep.
I need a long
Nah, we'll be
rest.
all right. We'll be all right.
Valdemar.
He's all the way down here.
Yeah, you don't actually see them yet from where you are because you're up about 15 feet on the side of this balcony. But Gelrin would have pointed it out.
Okay. It's 10.
The crones. The sisters.
What do you jump down from there?
Yeah, I jumped down.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Fumble this.
Yeah, you're fine.
And I will punch this first one.
Oh dear.
Note to self. You're not going to fight with Monk.
Never. Especially if he has
Okay.
key
Yeah, that certainly hits both of them.
Okay. She's still up.
Yep.
All right. I will spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
Okay.
in the old Aurora.
Another crit. Jesus. 2 more hits. You notice that your fire damage is not having any effect.
Crap. Can I yell? She's immune to fire?
Sure.
Okay. There goes your cantrip, reps. That's it.
Okay. Over to Gelrin.
I am going to wait. How many? What's the distance?
Oh, by the way, no. Yes. Gelrin and no, Gelrin, make a perception check.
Yay.
Eight.
Inspiration. Inspiration.
No, it's all right. You still. Like, as soon as you step out of the room, your stomach is rumbling.
I didn't eat anything.
Hungry?
You feel yourself almost overcome with hunger.
But I didn't eat anything.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, this little one of these bitches did something. Fine. Well, I am going. Probably. I'm gonna yeet myself over this ledge
Okay.
and combat wild shape.
I'll make an Oh, okay. Like in midair, you're gonna wild shape.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, no, I'm not looking for grace. How far
Giant
can I jump?
crocodile.
Shut up, Dusty. That's my plan.
well, I mean, you started here, right? Or did you start? No, I guess you started out
yeah,
there.
right
Okay,
here.
you have your full move. I mean, you can jump 10 feet with your regular movement.
So that's 10. Okay. Yeah. Screw it. So I guess, but you're gonna have to. Where are you gonna put me?
Well,
If I
go
turn
here,
into a
and
croc.
then what are
Okay.
you turning into?
Giant crocodile. 'Cause Dusty just likes to shit on my dreams.
Well, you aren't going to be a giant condor, so.
Not enough room.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Giant
let's say that
vulture.
you land on the ground. Make an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
That's a crocodile.
Yes,
Oh God.
because I
It's a
mean,
minus
you
one.
jump, but you fall. You change into a crocodile. Oh, 16. That's not bad. You actually managed to. Like Valdemar is just finished with his punches, and it feels this huge like thud behind him as this giant crocodile lands rather gracefully on the ground behind him.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move just a little bit right there. And what was it again? I had to tail then bite. So tail. I'm not flanking or anything, am I?
No.
No, I didn't think so. So tail.
Oh Jesus!
And then bite.
Dang!
Okay, so
So that one's grappled.
she takes not as much bludgeoning damage as you would have expected.
Bummer.
And you want to grapple, not knock her prone, right?
Well, I mean, it really wouldn't matter. Like,
Well,
knock her prone, then I bite on her.
actually, you have disadvantage on attack rolls. So that first one,
Really?
the tail
Really?
attack actually
Really?
misses.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
As you, so you're this giant crocodile with a really upset tummy. It's just like Valdemar can actually hear it, even with his relatively low passive perception. He hears this like grumbling sound from within the giant belly of the crocodile. You do deal 10 points of piercing damage to her, though.
Oh, I thought you said bludgeoning. Is it all? Is it piercing too? Is not as effective? Oh, interesting. Okay.
From non-magical attacks.
It's like he knew I was gonna wild shape, and he's like, by the way, you have disadvantage when you jump down.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything else, so yeah.
All right, Scraps. You're in the hallway. You've seen Galvin haul himself over the edge of the balcony and turn into a giant crocodile in mid-flight.
I'm gonna move.
As soon as you step out of the door, you find yourself overcome with a crippling hunger, and you also have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
So hungry. I take out one of my sandwiches. No. I will use my Radiant Shortbow on this one here.
Okay. Uh, 12 will miss.
Okay. Yeah. I will not do anything else. Apart from, I will start nibbling on a sandwich.
Okay.
Just to ease me.
Sure. Okay, over to this one.
It's not a moldy sandwich, by the way. It's one of the new ones.
Good to
Just
know.
want to point that out.
No judgment.
She begins casting a spell.
I'm not gonna counterspell.
And she casts Entangle. In this area. And I need Valdemar and Galrin to make strength saving throws. Galrin, you're fine. Oh, so are you, Valdemar. You find this entire area is difficult terrain, but you are able to avoid being restrained by the plants and growth that has shot up out of the ground. And that's all she's going to do. This next one is going to reach out her hand against. Sorry, oh, this one. It's this one. Yeah, she's going to take a step forward and attempt to touch Valdemar.
Reach out and touch Val.
Is she standing in the cauldron?
She's kind of standing beside it, yeah.
Just
I wish my animal forms had a passive where
Is
they did more
a-
damage the hungrier they were.
A 21 to hit.
There we go. That's a fucking trip.
As you
Doesn't she have to make a wisdom save first?
No, you're engaged with one of her sisters.
I was hoping to get around that.
I need you
You're engaged?
to make a
I am now.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna say Mazel Tov in Gator. He should be able to understand it.
17. Hang on. Sorry, I might have had that wrong. No save. You contract a disease called slimy doom, and you start bleeding uncontrollably. Like, you start bleeding from your nose, from your eyes, out of your ears, and you have disadvantage on con checks and saving throws.
Through purity of body, I'm immune to disease.
Ooh.
So you
Immune to
are.
disease and
Yes,
poison.
you are. So you start bleeding like that for a moment, but manage to still yourself and resist it.
Whew.
That
Okay.
would have been rough.
Silver, you're in the doorway.
I'm in the doorway, and I'm gonna stay in the doorway because I'm gonna shoot.
Howard.
Bring
What?
out the
I've been,
zoo!
You,
I'm like in a perfect fucking spot. Like,
well, I think in order to shoot down, I mean, I would say that everybody except
Okay,
the
so
farthest
if I
one would have half
come
cover.
okay, so I can hit these two then, right?
No, you can hit the far. I'm trying to work out the angle,
Oh.
right? Because you're shooting down, so you can hit the far one from where you are. But if you want to hit the first two, you have to step out of the
Well,
room.
that's fine. I'll hit this bitch.
Okay.
I am going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
5 damage.
Just going to put this on you guys so I know what's what.
And then gonna bow this bitch. Maybe.
16. That will hit. And a 19 also hits. 15 total points of piercing damage.
Whack whack.
Yeah. 2 rapid arrow strikes from up above. As she looks up and she can't actually see you and just kind of screams in anger.
That should be plus 10 as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay. That's you?
I thought
That's me.
All right.
that is sneak attack. Just
Wait, it's the bigoted night hag's turn?
Yes.
it's your fiance.
Congrats, man.
When's the big day?
We all find love in this campaign.
We really do. I think everyone but Scraps and Silver.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's all
and the
good.
two of us just kind of look at each other like.
It's all right.
Wait a minute.
It's all good.
Wait a minute. Scraps kind of has green bone.
Yeah, but Greenbone got freaky with the fire giant.
That's right. You wanted to clap her cheeks?
He did.
Oh my god.
And we left Sansa's boo in the control room.
He's probably
At
the
least-
one that got away at this point.
I think at this point you're the one who got away because he's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She begins casting a spell.
I don't have
We'll
enough
need 'em.
spell slots for counterspell.
And she casts Flaming Sphere at 6th level and
Holy-
places it
Ah.
right between Valdemar and Gelrin. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws with disadvantage. Take 20 points of fire damage, Gelrin. And Valdemar, you take half, which is reduced to nothing because of... I think you have that. Don't you have that?
I have evasion.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
you don't take any from the flaming
But what
sphere.
about my evasion?
The crocodile definitely doesn't have evasion. And that takes us to Sansa.
Okay.
So
I would like to
Sansa
hit this one.
and Valdemar too. I forgot this before. Actually, yeah. No, I have to. I'll wait.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
He's going to wait to kill us.
Yeah.
I'm not hungry, which means it's going to be something worse. Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna
I should. Okay, so two things for both Sansa and Valdemar. Both of your spirits that have inhabited you have gone quiet, and their power that is normally granted to you has been suppressed for the next 24 hours. However, both of you gain a special D6 die that anytime in the next 24 hours, you can roll this die once and add to the result of a D20 roll that you were made.
So any D20 roll, like an attack, a saving throw,
Any
an ability
D20
check?
roll, you can add a D6 to just once in the next 24 hours.
Good to know.
Seems to be a
So
side
like
effect of the beer.
Nice.
Okay, now go ahead, Sansa.
So what you're saying is it pays to drink.
Hey, did you?
Val should start
Galrin.
drinking more often.
Wow, we've been
Not a-
trying to tell you this.
Elrin, I was trying to, pour some down your gullet earlier. Didn't want it.
I mean, it's not like I could have resisted.
True. Should have taken advantage when I had the chance. Okay, guiding bolt on this lady.
All hail the guiding,
The guiding
bolt.
bolt.
I can only do I'm just gonna do level 2.
The hag in the center counterspells.
No!
Well, great.
What a bitch.
Okay. Yes, I'll stand here.
Just stare at them menacingly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nobody,
I'll
Nobody-
glare.
What
Nobody
a
counterspells.
bitch.
Nobody counterspells my own spell.
Don't you hate it when the
I only
monsters
have
are
so many
smart?
spell slots.
So, just for the record, this is where the flaming sphere is.
All right. So it affects me at the end of my turn, right?
Yeah, if you
Or at the beginning.
ends
If it's
your
the
turn.
beginning,
If you
I'll
end,
move.
no, at the end of your turn.
At
If
the
you end
Okay.
within 5 feet of the sphere.
All right. I am going to punch this one again.
Okay.
That's convenient. I can't move. Oh no, I could. No.
It's
maybe
just
not.
difficult
I don't know.
terrain, but you can move.
For the first one that missed, or the second one that missed, I will add my D6 to that now.
Okay, roll a d6 then. That is
Nice.
just enough, bringing it to 17. Takes a combined 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I will spend a key point. She's still up, I take it?
Yes.
Okay, and I will do flurry of blows.
The second one misses. The first one hits.
I will roll my d6. No.
You can only do it once.
And I will move. I will move here.
Okay, I would say that this one gets an attack of opportunity against you because you would have
But
to
I can move
it-
through. I can move through her space.
because you're
of my
small.
size.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I
Ma-
have to
make-
take the, if I have to take the attack of opportunity, I will.
Make an acrobatics check to see if you can slide through her, like between her
legs?
robes, or something like that.
Don't look up.
You're not
Don't
very
look up.
26. Yeah, you're good. You close your eyes and just whoosh right through there.
And I will say, when I pop up behind her, by the way, I'm breaking up with you.
Oh, tragic.
All right,
Did
Galrin.
she take any bludgeoning damage from heartbreak?
Yeah.
So
She doesn't
I'm
have a
Takes
heart.
1 point psychic.
Emotional damage.
emotional damage.
I'm gonna make it even worse. I'm gonna send it to her in a text message.
And then when she replies, just go, "Hey."
Hey,
I'm so I'm huge.
Yeah.
Can I move over here?
Can I go through her legs?
I don't see how.
I mean, I'm huge. Just
Yeah.
trample him.
No, I don't think you can trample over creatures. Valdemar is able to move through the same space. You're not able to move through the same space as other creatures.
Okay, that's fine. Well, okay then. So I'm going to.
better get used to fire.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly. I was trying to get out of that because if I move out of it, then I'm just going to. I'm not gonna be able to hit anything. Actually, no. What's my reach?
Wait, 10.
No, not that one. The tail is 10, but the bite. Actually, no. That's fine. She's in my jaw, right?
No. No, because that one missed
Not-
because you had disadvantage, remember? Only your bite ended up hitting.
Yeah, but the bite causes grapple. Tail knocks him prone, and then bite grapples.
Oh, okay. You're right. Then yes.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna move up a square, and then I'm going to tail the middle one because I have 10 feet reach,
Hmm.
and then I'm gonna bite down on the one in my mouth.
Okay. That misses.
That miss. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I had the
Yeah.
grapple and the knock prone thing backwards.
And the bite one, since she's already in my mouth, is
You
that
get a-
still a disadvantage?
You get
or is that just
advantage,
kinda
but it
negated?
cancels out the disadvantage, so it's
So it's
just a
just a
straight,
normal roll.
straight roll, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
What?
Well,
What?
to be fair, you're just balancing out the rest of you guys that have been rolling a lot of criticals.
Yeah.
Of course it would be me, the one that gets the shit rolls, and everyone gets stellar ones.
If you end your turn there, you're still within 5 feet of the flaming sphere, so I need you to make a dex save.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't move. So, Dex. $20.
20 will save, but you'll take half.
Wait, no. Like it's 20 points. Right?
Oh, no, sorry, I gotta re-roll it again. Sorry, yeah, that is a failure. You take 23 points of fire damage. And then brings us to scraps.
Well, it worked well last time, so produce flame on this one here at the Val's ex-fiance.
11 does not hit.
Even though she's emotionally distraught.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopping over this railing could I land on top of this?
Top of the cage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that that's a pretty easy jump. Make an acrobatics check. Just
Yeah, how cool it looks.
Will that land me in the square of doom?
no, no, because that is just on the ground. It's like it's roots and stuff that are trying to entangle people in the ground. But
Okay.
you would be about, let's say, about 10 feet up on top of that cage.
Okay. Acrobatics.
25, yeah, no problem. With a bit of flair, even.
If I had
I look
fingers, I'd give you a 10.
Hold up a 10.
Looking for my numbers.
Stuck the landing.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, there's not much else. Like, oh, can I? No. I don't think I can do that.
Bonus action to shove. Oh wait,
Bonus
never mind.
action
You're
to-
not close enough.
Bonus action to kick from above. I'll end my turn here.
Okay. All right, so this one is in your jaw, Galrin.
I'm gonna finish. She's gonna murk me.
She is going to cast a spell.
Can I use a reaction as an attack of opportunity to just clamp down?
Only if she were moving away, then you could. But she's actually not going to attempt to escape. Instead, she reaches out and both her hands touch the inside of your jaw. And, you know, if you ever get like... Imagine a crocodile with brain freeze. She casts Inflict Wounds.
Oh, she's using my one of my favorite spells.
And she really doesn't like being in there at 7th level.
No, she gave me canker sores.
You dare to use my spell against me, Potter?
That is 54 points of necrotic damage.
Oh shit.
I can't do a Snape impersonation.
Hold on, let me do some math really quick. 42. How much? 54?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's go
so
to
I'm
0.
No, I'm not out, but I do have to take an additional 12 on top of that.
Okay.
61.
So you return to druid form, and that also drops her out of your jaw, obviously.
I hope she's covered in saliva.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's like, and also like bloody, gooey crocodile jaw pieces. It's pretty gross, but she already looked pretty gross to begin with. Let's not kid ourselves.
Well, I mean, Gelrin does have a fish girlfriend, so he's not choosy on looks.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying, dude.
Emotional death!
Okay, that takes us to the one in the center who... is going to... She's going to try... no, she can't really do that. She is going to cast a spell. She is going to cast Moonbeam on top of Sansa.
Beam.
And
Hey, I know
she's
that guy.
also going to upcast this to 6th level.
Aw. Aw.
So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I really got to fix these animations. They looked really cool. Now they're just all freaking warning symbols.
Yeah, I thought it was just me. I was just like, oh, is it because of me?
No, something broke.
Is Moonbeam an attack spell?
Yes.
Uh,
I believe it is.
no, it's not. No, it's not a melee or ranged attack. No. 23. So you save. You take half. You take 24 points of radiant damage, Sansa. And that takes us to silver.
Okay, I'm gonna bow this bitch down there.
Help.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And then I get to roll an additional damage dice because I hit critical.
Okay. Plus your,
So-
what was it, 5, right? From the mark?
Yeah.
For Hunter Mark, yeah.
A D6.
Another 4, okay.
Nice.
That was a total of like 26 points of damage or something. 18 just hits. 9 points.
Plus 5
Another
more.
5. She's looking, I
Justin
mean,
and I are both on it.
Plus 5.
she's looking pretty beat up. 2 of them actually are. That's you?
I'm fucking dealing damage here, guys. Like,
Alrighty. This one is going to use her bonus action to make her Flame of Sphere climb up on top of the cage. And boop, scraps. Need a dex save, please. And you have disadvantage. That's on checks, so you're okay with that. 20. So you take half an evasion, you take nothing.
Yeah.
Take no damage. And then she is going to...
Alright, what size are these witches?
What size? Just medium.
Yeah.
Medium-sized witches. She just reaches up to the top of the cage and lays her hand on your foot. And attempts to inflict a disease on you.
Okay.
Neat. You're not immune to diseases or anything. You begin to start bleeding. First from your nose, then your eyes and your ears, and it bleeds quite uncontrollably. It's actually really scary to look at. You don't lose any hit points, but you have contracted slimy doom disease. You have
New disease.
disadvantage on con checks and saving throws. And whenever you take damage, you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Damn.
Okay,
Okay.
now I'm going to use Sentinel on this girl.
Yes, you may do that.
Because she attacked somebody other than me.
Yes.
Chalk's pulling out the CDC guidelines handbook. Like, oh, that's a good one.
15 will miss.
Yeah. Damn it.
She just kind of, as you try to punch her after she laid her hand on Scraps' foot, she just looks at you and gives you this grinning smile. This will stay long beyond me. And Sansa,
That'd be crazy.
you're currently standing in a moonbeam that you guys are familiar with, but haven't really been inside of before. It's not pleasant.
I would like to move out of the moon.
Okay.
Which one was the one that hit me with that? Was it this one?
Yes, the middle one.
Okay, I'm gonna hit her with acid splash. Can that splash on this one, or is it too far?
Yeah, no, within 5 feet, I think. That's fine.
Even though it was like grappled or something.
Yeah, she's not anymore. She's just...
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
So both of these need to make dex saves. That is an 18 for the middle one. And an 8. So this one here will fail. And takes 10 points of acid damage. The other one is fine though. That one that was already looking quite bad is now burned with bits of acid, making her look even more hideous and very, very close to death.
That's it.
Okay. That ends your turn. Actually, I just want to put this little icon on you because you still have that D6 to use whenever.
Oh.
Back to the top of the round and Valdemar.
I'm gonna punch my ex-girlfriend. When I break up, I break up. I mean it.
Uh, 26, that hits, and 29 both hit for a total of 23.
You still up?
She's near death, but she's still up.
All right. I'll spend a key point, and I'll do it again.
Two misses.
Oh, that ruins my plans. Oh. Okay.
All right. Gelrin.
We go to combat wild shape again.
What are you becoming this time?
Same thing. I need it's got the most hit points in the room that I can fit in, and I need it.
Yep. You turn back into a giant crocodile.
And I'm going to tail the one in front of me. I'm not going to tail the one in front of me.
12 will miss, yeah.
I'm going to bite the one in front of me.
Okay.
I'm not going to bite the one in front of me.
It's just a miss. She manages to dodge both of your attacks and kind of cackles at you.
This bitch.
Scraps.
If
I
a
would
gator-
also would like to combat wild shape
Oh.
into a giant toad, if that's possible.
I believe it is. What's your CR?
1.
Then you should be good.
Oh, no. I almost wild-shaped Sansa. That would have been weird. A giant...
This is new.
A giant toad. Okay,
didn't know I
don't
could do
think
this.
we've had this before.
How many spell scrolls do I have?
So let's put you there.
Look at me! I'm adorable!
Happy crocodile noises. I'm so proud.
Happy toad noises.
Alrighty.
I want to. How many goes do I have? Just one?
How many what?
Attack?
Oh,
many attack?
yeah, just a bite attack with a
I get to
potential
swallow
swallow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. So I get to bite then swallow? Or just
You
swallow?
get to bite. Sorry, let me just see. If you hit on the bite, you end up grappling, and then next turn you can use your action to swallow. So you can only swallow something that you have grappled, and if you hit with a bite, you grapple. Very similar to the giant crocodile.
Okay. Well, first off, I want to move away from this flaming thing, and then I want to bite her.
Okay, so you kind of hop down the side next to Valdemar. Make an acrobatics check.
Oh god.
I mean, a giant toad should have no problem. Yeah. You actually, you jump up and you do the little, for a moment, time goes really slow. And, your froggy legs do this little, and you just kind of float down next to Valdemar. It's a very French-looking jump for some reason.
French looking jump.
14, unfortunately, does not hit.
Oh, I'd like to hit her.
So try to bite her, but don't manage to connect. That end of your turn?
That is pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
Holy hell, I can jump up 20 feet.
This hag is going to use a bonus action to move her flaming sphere over next to, like, following you with the toad. I need Scraps and Valdemar to make dex saves.
Frog legs.
Oh, 20. Very dexterous. Nice.
I am toad, so.
Oh, Valdemar.
Damn, dude.
I wasted a double crit on that.
You are more dexterous than a giant toad.
Scraps, you still take 10 points of fire damage. And because of your disease, you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh. So I can't move.
Correct.
Okay. Sad toad noises.
Stunned toad noises.
And then she's just going to make a claw attack against the giant crocodile in front of her. Why didn't that work? Say 25 to hit.
That GIF I posted was supposed to be when you landed the attack, but
It's so funny.
Galvin, you take 14 points of slashing damage from her claws.
why can't we see those rolls?
So I made some private ones earlier. I forgot to turn it off again. Sorry.
That's fine. 14?
14. And we are back over to the men in the middle. She's just going to move the moonbeam to follow Sansa down the hallway there, down the balcony. So I need you, Sansa, to make a Constitution saving throw. (17), that saves. You take half of... I cast this at a very high level earlier. (17 points of radiant damage. And that will end her turn, bringing us over to Silver.
So, Moonbeam isn't an attack spell?
No, it's an area spell. It requires a save. It doesn't require an attack to hit.
So Sentinel wouldn't work against that, right? Because it says whenever a creature within your reach makes an attack against a target other than you. So it's not an attack then?
No.
Okay, all right. I just want to...
Yeah, no, it's not like...
It's so bad for doing that Moonbeam.
It's not like a direct attack. Like, she's technically attacking,
It's like
but it's
an
not an
area
attack
thing.
action. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna bow this one.
Please. Guidance.
As a crocodile. 28. Oh, that will hit. And 9 points damage. Okay.
+5.
+5. That kills her. That arrow hits her, and as it sinks into her skin, she's just holding on. She's like, "Yeah, not quite, but okay." And then she falls over dead after all. And her flaming sphere disappears.
Okay, I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark onto. I guess.
You'd have to take a step forward to see
I
either
got
one of
yeah,
those.
step, and I'll put it on her.
Okay.
No.
No,
Put it on the other one. Because
the
I
other
go
one?
before she'll go
Okay.
again.
Well, then find the other one. Jeez.
Yeah. That one doesn't have any damage.
Oops.
Val's like,
I just
no.
killed that
This
one.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Val's like, this is personal.
Yeah.
Mark.
This is my ex-girlfriend.
You do, however,
If
when you
anybody's
step
gonna hit her, I'm gonna hit her.
As you step out of the room, you find yourself very hungry,
Okay.
and you
Well,
have
I need to roll a
disadvantage on
D6
attacks
for
and
that one.
ability checks.
Okay. Well, this is my last shot. Just this round.
23, that hits. 7
Plus 4.
points of piercing damage plus 4, so 11 points total. Okay. And then it's the one's turn down here. She's going to cast Inflict Wounds on Valdemar. And she knows the end is near, so she does this at her single 7th level spell slot.
Oh, shit.
Jesus, look at all those dice.
Holy crap.
58 points of necrotic damage.
There's no save for that?
No, it's just a... This one is an attack, like, and a 21 hits you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 58?
Yes. And she looks at you. You'll remember me. Sansa.
I always remember my biggest mistake. Like the last shit I cooked this morning.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except herpes. That shit'll follow you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile! Maybe.
On which one?
We're gonna. How many do I get? 3, 4, 5 darts?
Put them all on the second one.
What level did you
I was gonna
cast
do
at?
4th.
Then 4, right? Isn't it?
Retrieve-
Oh, no, sorry.
It's
After second.
level
Yeah,
or
so
higher,
5, yeah.
Okay. 2 on the near death one, and the rest on this one.
Okay, so the first 2, that was 3, 2, so 5 points on the first one. And the other 3, so let's call that 13, I think. That's about right. So the first one is also close to death. The second one in the middle is barely injured at this point. And you're still, I assume,
moonbeam.
yeah, you're in the moonbeam at this point.
Can I move like over here?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, and then I'm done.
Okay,
Sausage is
Valdemar.
shimmying.
Yeah, just
Move side to side.
pass Silver, excuse me.
As Baltimore gets ready to punch her, he's going to yell out to Scraps, "Don't forget your sneak attack."
Can't sneak attack as a toad.
Ribbit.
Still a rogue.
And she's stunned.
Oh, and she's
Okay.
stunned, yeah.
When I
Alright,
come out of this monster,
And she's a toad.
Yeah, she doesn't get sneak attack as a toad.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. That enough to kill her?
29, that is enough to kill her. Yes.
All right. My second one will go on this bitch.
you, sister to my ex.
Sister-in-law.
22, that hits.
I will spend a key point to do stunning strike for that.
Oh,
So she has to make a con 15.
okay. Nine
He is stunned till the end of my next turn.
is stunned.
And I will spend another key point and do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Perfect combo breaker.
Combo breaker.
The
First one missed. I
first one
assume.
misses. Yeah, the second one hits.
Well,
for
no,
12
I get
damage.
attacked at advantage because she's stunned. I think. I don't know. Let me look at it.
I don't.
You might be right. I don't think I do.
I mean, I think that makes sense. Yeah, she's stunned, so that's advantage.
Yeah, you do have advantage. You are correct. So 18.
Oh,
Total.
yeah, I do. Okay.
Okay.
And that's it. Oh, and I'll move. I think I can move here.
Yep. Well, you
Yeah.
can move wherever you want. She
Yeah.
can't do anything.
I was just looking at. Yeah, I mean, she can't. So everybody gets attack rolls on her at advantage.
Yes.
And to be balanced out for
As
me
you
so that
move past her, her eyes follow you, and she tries to speak. Goes, let's talk. And that takes us to Gelrin.
Val does as she walks by her.
Just like, yeah.
So okay, she's stunned, so it's advantage, and I'm
Yes.
flanking.
Yeah, but
So does that mean it's advantage, or is it just cancel out and it's just normal? No, because I have disadvantage, and then the advantage makes it normal, and then I have the advantage again.
no, we just do
You
it
just
once.
have
It gets too much. It's just a straight roll.
Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that.
Otherwise, you
Tail!
start stacking and stacking things. I don't want to get into that.
We don't want them to stack either.
Yeah.
Not that it's gonna matter. I'm not gonna be able to hit her anyway,
Yeah, that misses.
and this is gonna miss too.
Yep.
Good to see that everything's going according to
You
plan.
infuse
but-
your
Because,
dice with
Gelrin,
negative energy.
I put her on a T for you. I put her on a T.
I'm just so
Oh,
damn hungry.
Like,
But
no,
with-
there's no way that you can miss.
But
And you
with,
did.
but with that,
You're not
I'm gonna
yourself
leave-
when you're hungry.
I'm leaving on that note because I have to go. So
Oh.
don't let me die. I appreciate it.
You'll be
But-
fine.
But I'll catch you all next week.
All right, Colin.
Okay, cool.
All right, Colin, have a good one, man.
Later.
Take off.
See ya.
Oh, that is perfect. Doc, that is perfect.
All right. Scraps.
Can I do anything?
Nope. You're stunned. But you are unstunned at the end of this turn. So you'll get to go again next
Go on.
turn.
I would like to use my action to stare vacantly.
Yeah, you can still do that. This one is
Staring
dead.
contest.
This one is still alive. Yeah, she's going to
Which one's still alive?
this one.
Sister-in-law.
She's stunned.
She's stunned but alive. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So she
But
can't.
she's stunned,
she's
she
not.
can't do anything.
No, she's not doing anything. She just
You know, think of life
tries
choices.
to she tries to squeeze out some words, looking at you, Valdemar. No, I don't. And that takes us to Silver.
I'm gonna bow. Bow.
So you have disadvantage, and the advantage cancels out. 17 just hits for 17 plus 4. Yes.
Yes. 17 plus 4.
Okay.
7 plus 4, chalk.
Yeah, 7. It's the same thing. I was thinking 7 all the way along. I just said 17. I don't know why.
I'm like, what?
17 plus 4, yes.
You're asking the lawful good monk to co-sign your lie.
That also hits. That's 9 plus 4.
What are you, a paladin?
Might as well have been.
All right, she's still up, but badly injured. Staying where you are.
Yes.
Okay, that one is dead. We're over to Sansa.
I'm gonna try something different. Let's go with Chill Touch.
16 misses.
Oh, come on.
Even though
Okay.
she is stunned.
Pass.
Okay, Valdemar.
You've been taking attack lessons from Gelrin?
Yeah.
Did I hear her say don't?
Yeah, I mean, she can't speak well. because of just being stunned. But you're SMRT, so you gather she wants to talk.
All right, I am going to hold my
Alright.
action. My action is going to be to go Bruce Lee on her if she tries anything. And I am going to hold my hand up to the group and say, tell her, go ahead and say your piece.
Okay.
And that's it. And I'm, like I said, my whole action, if she does anything other than talk, I'm going to start punching her.
Okay. So you guys decide as a group. Does Gelrin also hold, or does he? Like,
I mean, the way he attacks, he won't do any damage to her. He won't hit her, so.
Yeah, just Gelrin will hold.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Somebody else is going to roll for him, so they might hit.
I would say Galrin would hold.
okay.
My vote would be that he would hold because, well...
Okay, he can do the same thing. He can hold basically a bite attack in case when it's her turn she does something that she doesn't like. Gelrin will hold his bite attack, and if Valdemar attacks, Gelrin will bite. Scraps.
I will stare menacingly down at her, and I will hold a bite attack as well.
I envision this as this giant toad looking like sort of angrily, and then it just blinks with one big eye.
Yeah.
And the little tongue just kind of goes...
Yeah. Okay, so it's her turn. She is no longer stunned. And if you save me, I can help you.
Sansa, what do I say?
Care to elaborate? That's what
I know
Care to elaborate?
secrets of this area.
Hold on. Sansa, what's elaborate mean?
I'll shout down from the balcony. I don't know.
We'll Cyrano de Bergerac this shit.
Oh man.
All right, go ahead.
She's focused on you, Valdemar.
So you can tell us how to get out?
Yes. And where to find some long hidden treasures. But you must let me leave to the ethereal realm. And you cannot break this agreement.
Wait a second. So you're going to show us how to get out. You're going to show us where some long lost treasure is in this building,
Yes.
but you're going to leave to the ethereal realm.
If you let me leave, yes.
But if we let you leave, how are you going to show us where the treasure is and how to get out?
I will tell you. You look smart to me.
Finally, somebody notices.
Insight check.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was thinking the same thing.
You can both make an insight check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
I am smart.
Yeah. She seems to be forthright. You do know enough about hags, especially sisters, that you just killed two of her sisters. She seems legitimately to want to live.
Okay, but is she legitimate in her help?
Yeah, seems like it.
Okay. I will just give a thumbs up to everybody.
Code hand looks as if she's gonna slap the witch.
She reaches out her bony hand to shake it, to shake your hand.
My hand or Val's hand?
Val's
I
hand.
will. I'll shake it, but I'll have the left cocked and ready
Okay.
in case she does a spell or an attack.
No,
But I'll shake your hand.
She shakes your hand, and she tells you three things.
Shit.
Listen carefully. Hidden on this level of the dungeon is a library of lost lore, guarded by an arcana loth, whose true name is Iga Raksik. There is only one way to leave this dungeon. It is through the Ebon Pool. Charred bones point the way. And finally, the Red Trail leads to death. And with that, she begins casting a spell to leave.
Quick, punch her.
Before she does, can I
Just
see
there.
if the
I'll do
tree...
Sentinel.
Yeah. Can I see if the three little statue doll things that we saw, are they gone?
I was
No, they're make a perception check.
As a frog, am I perceptive? Toad.
They are. You look around. They seem to be in this corner over here, just like hiding behind a barrel.
Okay.
Having watched
so
this
that
whole
theory's
thing.
out the window. My theory was it's those with the tree hags. I was just like, yeah, it's them.
Well, you see
Anybody
two
right
of
there?
them not moving.
I am right.
Are you letting her complete her cast?
I am not going to attack her unless she actually does an attack.
She does not. She casts Plane Shift and disappears.
Okay.
And
I don't know. I don't know if that was the right move, but okay. I'm having second thoughts now.
Oh,
and things
we got
get
new information.
quieter.
I know first thoughts are pretty rough for you.
Right. I'm not gonna lie there.
I can't imagine
that
what
one
second
hurt.
thoughts.
So I've got
Now-
a headache with pictures. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Val's thoughts are merely breakfast and second breakfast.
Val takes 10 psychic damage.
So all three dolls are now not moving?
No, they are still there. It just looks like two of them were scared shitless by what you guys were doing.
Well, I mean,
You see the one that had been speaking with you before, the one made out of straw, is kind of like looking around the barrels. And, is it safe?
it is now. Oh, well, ribbit.
Can we-
Actually, I have a question. Am I still inflicted with slimy doom or whatever the fuck it was?
You are.
Oh. Should have asked for a cure.
Can we take a short rest?
Can we take a long rest?
Yeah, can we take a long
Yeah,
rest?
let's do a long rest.
You may take a long rest if you'd like to.
Yay!
Do we want to go
I-
take it in a room somewhere?
Yeah, somewhere.
We are in
down
a room.
here.
No, in a smaller room?
Not the room with the spiders.
Well,
Yeah,
this-
I
oh,
wanna-
that is the spider room. Okay. Oh, we could do the room that had the pages.
Can I Yeah, I would like to despawn.
You can on your
You
character sheet.
want?
Oh yeah, I'll do it. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
I would like to despawn, please.
I will do the same for Gelrin.
Going to despawn all my loot.
I couldn't think of the word.
It made sense. Man, a long rest. We haven't had one of
Long
these in
overdue
forever.
rest.
Have you taken
Seems
any
like it.
damage? Did you take any damage at all?
No.
No,
Ooh.
he sat in the hall.
Ooh,
I
Gelrin?
haven't taken damage in a
Oh.
while. Like,
True ranger.
because I kill everything and then
Oh yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
Your god's not forcing you into battle, like so.
oh,
So, Sansa, you still have that D6.
Yeah.
Gelrin, Scraps, and Silver still feel very hungry. And Scraps, you are still afflicted by slimy doom.
Is it magic? This thing that's affecting me?
It's a disease. It's not magic.
Oh. Oh wait, damn it. I thought I had a thing. I don't. I've got detect poison and disease, but I don't have anything that heals it. Actually, no. Hmm. That sandwich I ate earlier on did nothing, yeah?
It was tasty enough, but it didn't seem to have any impact on, like, the three of you. You've never felt a hunger like this before. It does not feel like your normal, I haven't eaten in a while kind of hunger.
Is the cauldron still going?
Well, you put the lid on it. I think if you were to take the lid off, it would start releasing green gases again. Make an
I was wondering-
intelligence check. Actually, make a medicine check, Scraps. 27. You, in discussion with both Valdemar and Sansa regarding them having drank the beer and gained certain benefits from that, you deduce that the fact that the three of you did not partake in any part of the feast is likely why you're afflicted with this strange hunger.
Oh. Let's go eating first.
You're
so
not
do
sure.
we go? Yeah.
You're
do we
not
go
sure how
eat
long.
then?
If you go back there, you will find that the food is gone.
Ah, fuck.
Ah! There is nothing in this room. There's no beer. There's no
Tables, a small bit of ash in the corner, some tapestry, but all the food has gone, disappeared.
Food. Oh shit.
I have some pocket bacon if you want.
I appreciate that, but
I have magic cheese.
I.
Okay. Worth a
I
shot.
have some of that monkey fruit that we picked up in the jungle.
That's the one that makes you dance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I just lift the lid of the cauldron just to see what would happen?
As you lift it, it slowly starts seeping poisonous gas back in. You manage to close it again quickly enough before having any ill effect, but
Hmm. I don't know how to fix this. You don't still have some beer in your stein or anything, Sansa?
I thought I had handed you a beer after you had killed that thing in one hit. I'd handed you a pitcher, but I don't know.
It sounds about right. We do know drinkers. You know?
I don't recall you saying you drank anything.
But was I not holding it?
You might
You
have been
did take
holding
it.
it.
Have I been holding it this entire time?
No.
Get in the bag of holding.
Oh, there's no food, there's no beer, there's nothing that can really help us right now.
Maybe if you sleep it off.
Maybe.
Since Val is immune to poison and disease, can I do a check that'll tell me like when this disease will wear off that they have? Like if they sleep, will it go away? If they have to drink like clean water, will it go away?
I think I did mention that the D6 die was good for 24 hours.
I already used my D6.
No, but the effects will last 24 hours.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're throwing down, Chalk. So 24 hours. You guys will be fine. Dr.
we
Val
like-
has made his diagnosis.
We would like to chill for 24 hours.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, you can do a long rest, but you can't just hang out for 24 hours.
Yeah, I'll take the first to watch since I'm not diseased or anything.
Make a perception check. Did you guys leave this door open or closed?
Oh,
I should probably close it.
Okay. 13. Seems quiet. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Who's doing the second watch?
I'll go next.
Okay. If the door's still closed, make a perception check.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
It's quiet.
okay.
Seems fine. You're nicely tucked away in the corner in a room. So you guys can all go ahead and use your long rest buttons.
You're gonna say we're gonna wake up
Ugh.
and find like 2 Tarasques in a room with us.
No,
Oh,
everything
sweet,
seems
sweet
calm,
slots.
quiet.
The hell slots.
I'm gonna talk to the sword.
You're like, hey, little buddy, how are you? It's
We
been
finally got a long rest.
What does that do again? I forgot. It's been so long.
It gives me a +2 to damage.
Ah. Yes.
Yeah, +2 to all attack damage rolls.
Okay. Just remember that in case, because it doesn't factor it in automatically.
Do I get my inspiration back?
Well, you didn't use it
Did I-
yet today.
Not today, but I
Ooh,
used it a
abs
couple
with the
sessions ago.
goal.
Yeah, no, you get one every session. I
Every
don't,
session?
I don't
Okay.
usually go and I'll leave that up to you. To
I thought it
mark
was
but
long rest. Okay.
no, once
We
per
take
like
a-
real world session.
Okay. All right. Got it. All
Can
right.
we take a real life short break?
Yeah, we can take a short break.
Cool.
Let's do that. I'll be right back too.
I thought that was a bit of genius role playing on my part when I asked Sansa what elaborate means.
In my mind, I was like, what does it mean? Do I even know what it means?
It's got more
You
than
got this,
two
like-
syllables. I don't know what it means.
You got that real imposter syndrome as he asked you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, do I know this?
Why do I use words I don't know?
All right. So, you complete your long rest. Wake up feeling much better. Some of your wounds, most of your wounds healed. Your spell slots re-energized. 3 of you still feel very hungry. And Scraps, you are still afflicted by slimy doom.
Yay.
What would you like to do?
Well, let's head out to the main room.
We have all the keys.
Do anything
I mean-
changed in here?
Make a perception check. $29. It looks largely unchanged. You do see some footprints near the bottom of the stairs that seem to make a small, like a circle, and then return back up the stairs. With the 29, you spot about 2 sort of humanoid footprints and 1 set of rather large hooven footprints.
Oh, fun. And just out of curiosity,
Still no
a
food.
peek. Aw. Can I speak to the 3 little dolls?
You can speak to the one that can talk.
So how are you holding up?
We're okay.
Ask if they know
Perfect.
where we could find some food.
Do you know where we can find some food, some beer?
Beer? What's beer?
It's a drink
Oh,
that only adults should have.
no, we don't know. We don't have to eat.
Okay. Is the clone still in the cage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
you
my
witnessed
God.
all of that.
Oh my god, that poor bastard.
Let's do a wellness check on this guy.
It's pretty bad.
Hey, buddy. How you hanging in there?
He still looks like Gelrin, I think.
You know, maybe we should let it out. Just, I feel really bad at this point. He saw all of that. Like, that was all, like, eye level for him.
Yeah, and with the witches gone, we might as well let him out.
Yeah. So, let's let him out.
Is there a way to open the cage?
It's got a padlock on it.
Val, come punch it.
Okay.
You can make a
Where's it
strength check if you want the cage there.
Oops.
Uh, 19. Yeah, it's not a very good padlock. You managed to pry it off fairly easily. And just snap it off the metal parts of the cage. The gate itself is pretty rusty as it is. And you can open the door. Inside of it, it's the sort of mediocre clone of Gelrin, mostly naked, underneath, sort of cowering under his blood-stained blanket.
Is there any kind of box of clothes in the room or something?
No,
Awesome. Wasn't he under a cloak?
that was
The blood-stained sheet.
a cloak or a blanket, something. Yeah.
Are the tapestries still in the other room?
Just wrap him in one.
Yeah, we can. Can I make him a little like cloak or something for him?
Yeah. What did you have?
I don't know what my sewing skill is in this game.
Mm-mm. Make a general dexterity check. Disadvantage because of your hunger. 10. I mean, you kind of poke yourself with a needle, like, more than you'd like to admit. But you managed to kind of sew together some of the tapestry and some loose rags, just enough to, cover somebody.
I use like prestidigitation.
Sorry?
Can I use prestidigitation to make it look like it's a little more clothing like?
Sure. Yeah, you could do
Just
that.
in a loincloth.
Yeah. Gelrin will actually give him an extra set of leather armor that he has and is not using. This clone looks at you all. What do? I don't know anything.
History has taught us that if you come with us, there's a very high chance that you won't make it. So,
I mean, he can come with us.
Gelrin doesn't seem
Just
thrilled
sit in the
about that.
corner.
Gelrin says, I don't know if I'm going to bring the same, it might get confusing. And
yeah. It's
Well,
just-
yeah, but if Gilrin can't hit anything, maybe the clone can? They'll, like, offset each other? I'm throwing things out there.
Like the anti-Gelrin.
he does
wanna
not
hang
seem
out?
to be in any condition to fight. Like, he's got maybe a
Yeah.
handful of hit points, if that.
Do you want to hang out with I can't remember its name. The doll. What's the doll called? The straw doll.
Dolly one.
Straw Bundle's charm. Sorry,
Yeah.
Straw Bundle, I guess. Is it Straw Bundle?
Straw bundle.
Yeah.
Straw bundle. That's his name.
Do you
Aw.
want to hang out with Straw Bundle and friends?
I guess so. I'm familiar with them enough, I guess.
It's just that, if you come with us, it'll get messy.
Oh, I saw what happened. I don't want to. That's fine.
Yeah, it'll probably get worse than that.
Is it better up the stairs if I go that way?
Yeah, go up the stairs and take a right.
Okay.
I wouldn't go left.
Go left?
No, don't go left.
Don't go left. Okay.
Don't go left. Go right.
Just one right and I'm good?
Go right, and then you'll follow up the stairs. It'll go right again.
Okay.
Just keep going right.
Turn right. Okay.
Take the stairs, go all the way up.
Should I take the dolls with me?
If they want to go with you, yeah. Straw Bundle and friends, would you like to leave with Mini Gelrin here?
If you think it's
There's-
best,
Well, the witches won't be coming back. as
that's
far as
good.
we know.
Well, you can stay here if you want to. It's your choice, but there's sunshine and stuff outside.
We could help you, maybe?
And how might you do that?
You've been quite nice to us. If you take us with you, perhaps we could... Well, perhaps we can be of use. But there's only 3 of us, so you'd have to decide who is taking which of us with you.
You all talk, or is it just straw?
Well, Play No Face here doesn't have a face, so he struggles with the whole speaking thing. And,
Sure.
well,
The
Joho
monkey-
basically just, see for yourself, and the little monkey was like, keeps choking on his stuffing.
Oh.
Here. Well, they can tag along with me. It's up to you guys.
I wouldn't mind taking Clay No Face. Can I make him a face?
Probably he's made out of clay. You know, you could.
I
could.
mean,
Is it
like,
the case that you have a fucking Sharpie or something? Which
I mean, I think if you were to like mold like a mouth on his,
yeah.
yeah, you could probably do that. So Silver, you take clay no face.
Yeah.
You gain clay no face's charm for the next 30 days. You do not need to eat, drink, or breathe.
Shit, that's good. Okay.
Nice.
Now you're really undead.
Yeah.
I can take the monkey. Can I like help him breathe or something? Like him in like a tracheotomy or something.
I mean,
You're
it's
a balloon
it's like a stuffed monkey. You probably could. I don't know if he would let you cut into him, but
Oh.
can.
No, I just want to kind of clear some air holes.
Yeah,
Just
you
like-
probably can do just enough of that for him to explain that with him in your possession, you are granted the benefits of a helm of comprehending languages for 7 days, which basically lets you essentially cast comprehend languages at will.
I guess I'll take straw bundle.
Awesome, Joho.
Okay, so straw bundle. Straw bundle's charm allows you to cast etherealness, which is a 7th level transmutation spell. As an action, no components required 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
And etherealness basically allows you to step into the border regions of the ethereal plane. You remain there for the duration or until you use an action to dismiss the spell. During this time, you can move in any direction, up, down, yada, yada, yada. You can see and hear the plane you originated from, but everything there looks gray and you can't see anything more than 60 feet away. It's basically like it's a quick escape route kind of a thing.
Misty step into a different fucking realm, like.
Yeah.
So, I'll let you remember that you have that, Sansa. I wrote it down, but this will be up to you to remember that you can do these things. So basically, Silver doesn't need to eat, drink, or breathe for 30 days. Scraps, you can comprehend languages at will for the next 7 days. And Sansa can cast etherealness for free as an action with no components up to 3 times.
Well, how about that? Sansa's almost as smart as a monk.
Almost.
Because I can comprehend languages anytime I want, for as long as I want. Because I am SMRT.
Well, it's you're talking about Diamond? No, not Diamond. Sword.
Yeah,
Tongue of the Sun and Moon.
Tongue of the Sun and Moon, yeah, that's just an innate ability. That has nothing to do
Yeah.
with brains.
But there is a distinction that I think Matt Mercer just mentioned that in one of the older season campaign 2 episodes. It allows you to understand spoken languages. You can't read them.
Right. Only
Yeah.
spoken, yeah.
Comprehend languages will let you read them too.
Straw bundle, or not straw bundle, does the mini Galarin want to be outside, or does he want to come with?
He does not want to come with. No.
Okay, I don't blame him. I was kind of worried. I was just like, oh dear God.
If you let him, he'll happily go up the stairs and keep turning right.
I hope that works out for him. I really do.
So he's the opposite of a NASCAR driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's true actually.
Okay, so you let him go. He goes up the stairs and disappears.
We strap these dolls onto us, I guess. Do we have like in one of those baby things where you just strap the doll in?
You could probably craft something out of the tapestry. The combination of your okay sewing skills and Sansa's prestidigitation to sort of fix up stuff that doesn't look quite right. Seems to work out okay.
Perhaps is okay with you saying okay sewing skills, but I know T is bristling going. I got this goddamn sewing machine right behind me. What do you mean okay sewing skills?
I had 3 of them behind me.
Hold on, Chalk. I'm gonna sew up a papoose really quick. Just you wait. I just picture that scene in Rocky Horror Picture Show where Frankenfurter goes, okay, okay.
Hey.
Are we ready to go in this door?
Yeah, I just want to read something real quick. So there's a library. There is only one way to leave the dungeon. And the red trail leads to death. So, just remember that. Val, before all this shit
The
happened...
death, you say?
To death. Or to death. It doesn't matter. Before
What?
you came down before you came down here and became a chicken, what was... did you see what happened to be the other way?
No,
You didn't see what...
neither Val nor JD remember anything.
Oh, okay. Okay, out of
I mean,
game,
Val might remember, but I don't.
you jumped across a pit that had like a plank with 2 chains, and there was
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 vortexes. That's the bit I was talking about. I was like,
Yeah.
because we kind of went that way, but we got shot at. We were like, we'll just go down the stairs first. So the question is, do we go up the stairs and check that out, or do we go further on down through the skeleton door?
I think I just went, if I remember, I went just across, had a look, and then came back and went down the stairs.
There was like
There
a
was a shit-
strange orbital sort of contraption-y thing.
Right.
Um,
With a chair.
Had a
mm,
chair and levers on
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go down into there. I came back and went down the stairs and got turned into a chicken.
Okay. So
Shouldn't we look for the lost library, the library of lost lore?
we should.
There's treasure in there.
There is.
Mhm.
So
And to get out, we need to find the ebon pool, and charred bones point the way.
which way did we go? Up the stairs or through the skeleton door?
Have we gone through the skeleton door yet?
No.
no, you've revealed the 5 keyholes, but you haven't unlocked them yet.
I think we opened the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we opened the door.
We're already here.
Came all this way.
Let's go.
Can I come back to this room? Like,
Let me consult the Luigi board.
So
It
remember,
says wah.
this is what the door looks like. Those gold covers over the keyholes are now open, allowing you to insert the keys that you have collected, the skeleton keys.
Okay. Do you want me to insert the keys since I have evasion?
Sure. I'll
So if
stand
there's
beside
any dex type things that happen,
I'm gonna stand back here.
it.
stand to
That's how
the
you
side.
That's how you keep your hit points, like.
Yeah.
I don't know why
I
you
don't know
guys are
what's
so
gonna
beat
happen, I'll
up.
stand back.
I haven't taken any damage. You guys are just clumsy in battle.
Okay, so
Wait, let me place Hunter's mark on it.
Yeah.
so you insert a skeleton key.
I'm going to go in order from left to right.
Okay, so the left one would be the triangular one. And as you slide it into the keyhole and rotate it to the right, you hear a tumbler unlocking inside the large mechanism of this door.
Okay, that's a good sign. And I'll I'll do the next one.
You do the same thing to the square, and you turn it, and again, the sound of a tumbler unlocking.
And I will keep going.
You do it for the pentagon, and the hexagon, and the octagon. And as the last key is turned and the tumbler unlocks, the door itself, the seals just open ever so slightly, allowing you to open the door if you wish.
I will open the door.
Okay, so on the other side of the door is a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long staircase of polished black marble that descends down about 20 feet. You can feel heat emanating from whatever is at the bottom. I'll let you in a minute.
Okay. All right, sorry.
Let me in!
You were describing it, I thought, okay, I got to open the door.
You can feel heat emanating. Are you guys all going in and down there?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So you go down, you find yourself at the bottom of this staircase. There are crumbling balconies overlooking a pool of lava filling this triangular chamber, above which is suspended an enormous crystal cylinder held in place by 3 adamantine struts. Wraith-like forms swirl inside the cylinder, and otherworldly screams hang in the air. 4 long, writhing tentacles sprout from the cylinder's cap, and a shriveled monstrosity the size of an elephant floats near the cylinder. Its body is wet and malformed, its arms and legs atrophied, and its oversized head drips black goo. The creature is attached to the cylinder by a twisted umbilical cord. I'm going to everybody to make a perception check for me.
That's gross.
It looks like this.
That's even
Ugh.
grosser. Oh my god, that's so.
What the fuck?
Do you know what that's worse than? That's worse than the baby thing from The Witcher 3.
Yeah, I was about to
That's
say,
really
like,
gross.
that's exactly what it looks like. to
Oh,
me.
yeah. The Fat Baron's kid.
Yeah. Good fucking god.
Ugh. The
Yikes.
fuck, man? Set it on fire.
All our
I guess
perceptions
I'll
is just like,
roll one
"Ah!"
for.
Nobody rolled well after we saw that.
We don't know what the
Oh,
thing's
Galvin rolled even worse. 3.
Look at you,
Ones?
3 ones.
I guess Valdemar, you think you inside the cylinder, you see all these swirling wraith-like forms, and every once in a while, like a face seems to come to the inside of the cylinder and just like looks, and it's like silently screaming. And you could have sworn that one of them was Greenbone.
Shit.
Ah, he's all right.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He's
Been there for like a-
Greenbone.
He might even like it.
He's been there for a week. Surely he enjoyed it.
He's been, yeah, he's gotten used to it by now. Like,
He's probably got a girlfriend in there now.
Clap
It seems like everybody in this dungeon gets a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
clapping cheeks.
Oh my god.
So as far as your spirits, damn it. Who's currently afflicted by that hunger? Gelrin, Scraps,
I am.
and Silver. Okay, so Scraps and Silver, you don't hear anything from your spirits. Valdemar, Moa really wants you to free whatever is trapped inside that contraption. Nang Nang,
Ugly
Sansa,
baby thing?
Nang Nang really thinks you should search those balconies and all those alcoves for treasure. And Gelrin, who's not here, but Obalaka is very concerned that the bones in the northern alcoves might rise up and attack. And Papazotl suspects that whatever that monstrosity hanging from the ceiling, floating from the ceiling, may be vulnerable to radiant damage, and that killing it might summon forth its evil master.
Wait, isn't the evil master the Asarak?
That's what you understand, yeah.
So this is what Moa wants me to release?
Yeah.
Okay. But this is a baby.
Well, it's a
Well,
monstrous thing.
A baby.
It
I mean,
make
that's what will release Asarak's final form, right?
that's what one of Gelrin's spirits
Oh, I thought you were
suggests.
talking. Okay.
Yeah.
So
But I
Val
think he would
know
probably
about-
share that, though. You guys
Yeah.
have been sharing that, so
Yeah,
that's
and I would have shared about Moa wanting to release.
Mm-hmm.
And how far up is this?
The ceiling is 30 feet above the floor that you're on here. The pit of lava is probably a good 90 feet down.
Okay,
And
but
the
what
cylinder
about this
stretches all the way up and down. The cylinder goes all the way through the
from
length.
floor to ceiling?
Yes, but it seems to be, well, it doesn't quite go into the lava. It's held up by these struts, these three of them,
Okay.
these
Oh,
metal
those are the adamantine struts?
Yes, and these tentacles, there's 4 of them. They're kind of just free floating around the room at the moment.
I said we break the struts.
I think the struts are the way to go. But if we break the struts, we run the risk of it falling into the lava.
yeah,
That's fine.
But then that's
that's
that's how
Greenbone
they'll-
dead.
that's
Oh.
Greenbone dead. That's fine.
What about the ugly babies? The ugly baby attached to that? Like,
The struts.
or yeah, or whatever. Like,
The ugly baby is.
It is
connected through
attached.
the cauldron. Yeah, through the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
So gross.
God.
So gross.
What if-
Anybody proficient in history or arcana?
Me?
No,
Maybe? No? Where do I?
I'm not.
Oh yeah, it's a check mark.
And I thought Val was smart.
I think you are proficient. You can make an arcana check, Sansa.
Intelligence is my thing. Arcana.
Nope. Oh, that's Gelrin.
10.
Still,
yeah.
nope.
You're not real.
How about history?
You can try history, sure. $20.
There we
Okay,
go.
better.
You're not quite sure what this cylinder is. It's clearly some sort of a device. The combined rolls of that, you don't quite know what this the ugly baby that you keep referring to is. But it seems to be some kind of a. It's like it's sometimes referred to as an unfinished creation of an evil god. Like
Ugly
it's
baby.
malformed and it's unfinished. It's like a god attempting to be born or brought back into this realm. Sometimes referred to as a godling.
It is a botchling. It's just a godling.
Yeah, and it's not a, it's not just not a pretty sight. It's just not a good thing. It's not natural. In fact, Gelrin is just, as a druid, and a little bit you too, Scraps, like this is all kinds of wrong. It goes against nature in every way.
As a human being in this world, this is wrong.
And I think
Okay.
we will leave it here until next week to see what you guys decide to do.
Oh.
Because it's been 3 hours and Colin's not here, so I think it's probably as good a place as any to
Yeah.
let you think about what to do.
Ugly babies.
It's so gross.
Oh,
Wow.
another
Oh,
good
and-
session.
That's
Yeah.
this, by the way, is why Greenbone has all these effects on him, because you can somehow spot him inside that thing every once in a while.
Jeez, he's got everything.
Yeah.
He's got
wonder
the
he's screaming.
scream. What is he asleep and he's screaming and
Passed out and awake.
yeah. How does that work?
You don't want to find out. Alrighty, that will do it for the stream. I'm going to shut that off until next week.
Bye, stream.
My stream.